My name is H.A. Goodman, and I'm an author, columnist, and journalist. Hit subscribe right now to this channel. We are growing. We're on our way to, we're over 130,000. We're on our way to 140,000 subs. My Patreon link is below if you want to support this channel and my voice long term. Check out my live streams. Also, if you want to be part of my newsletter, it's contactgoodman78@gmail.com. Also, my Second Amendment channel. Check that out. Fully automatic firearms. Went to Vegas. Have a whole, 15, maybe 10, 12 segments already in approved ranges. They're awesome. My channel, HA Second Amendment, is great. Check that out below. My Federalist article talks about the horrific and just unfortunate consequences of AOC's Green New Deal. That's in the Federalist, published, last week. Check that out. That is in the pinned comment. Ladies and gentlemen, I will try my best within the next 3 minutes. This is going to go for 15 minutes, but within the next 3 minutes to give you everything you need to know about the Mueller probe, the Mueller report, and how Democrats are going to handle the utter disappointment of 2 years perpetuating and spewing the most dangerous theories, the most ridiculous and absurd and nonsensical connecting of dots that say Trump worked with Russia to hack the DNC to inform the country that Bernie Sanders was cheated. By the way, if you're giving money to Bernie, it's going to go straight to Clinton 2020 or Biden 2020. But anyway, the Mueller probe is going to be given not to Congress, not to Democrats, not to you, not to me, but to William Barr. And Jeffrey Rosen is now the new Deputy Attorney General. Rosenstein's leaving. William Barr is going to receive the Mueller report. Not Congress, not Adam Schiff, not Democrats. The Mueller report is already written. So if Trump was indicted over anything, over obstruction of justice or whatever, if they wanted to criminally charge him, they couldn't, by the way, because it's not obstruction of justice to fire James Comey. It's within Trump's constitutional right to do so, and the IG report states that he was insubordinate. President Obama should have fired Comey. But anyway, he never colluded with Russia. The Steele dossier was purchased by Hillary Clinton, and CrowdStrike was outsourced by Clinton and the Democrats. That's the only firm to look at DNC servers. Anyway, the Mueller report will be given to William Barr, Trump's Attorney General. He finally has an Attorney General who doesn't have to be loyal to him. Just look at the facts. The facts exonerate Trump. But William Barr is going to rewrite the Mueller probe, the Mueller report. He's going to rewrite the Mueller report, and it's going to be, the Mueller report is going to be secret. It's going to be held from the public, from Congress, and there's nothing Democrats can do about it. How do I know? Because Jim Jordan, Ron DeSantis, Mark Meadows, Devin Nunes, Louis Gohmert, all these a small group of Republicans who wanted to get to the bottom of actual corruption and criminal behavior that correlated to legal statutes being broken by Hillary Clinton and Peter Strzok and Comey and McCabe and Clapper and all of them. It is illegal to utilize a dossier that is knowingly, not just unverified, complete nonsense to begin an investigation. It is absolutely illegal under U.S. Code 793F to even unintentionally transfer top secret and special access program intelligence from the Joint Worldwide Intelligence Communication System, JWICS, which is what Clinton did, which is what James Comey stated she did. She transferred top secret intelligence outside of the United States government onto servers outside of the United States government. You know, have you heard of Aldrich Ames or Robert Hansen? Imagine if they had servers. If you haven't heard of Aldrich Ames or Robert Hansen, look them up now. Imagine if they had servers outside of the U.S. government. But when these Republicans tried to get information from Rosenstein, everything took a million years. It was redacted. They didn't get the information they wanted. They eventually kind of got information, but see, the information they want, the information they did get eventually correlated to a cover-up, correlated to fabricating Trump-Russia, correlated to the FISA judge not getting information that the Steele dossier was purchased by Clinton. All of this correlated to corruption. If Schiff or Democrats or Blumenthal in the Senate or any congressional Democrat want to subpoena the original Mueller report, the DOJ first will say no. You're going to get a copy or a summary because if they want, this is what William Barr said. If they want information about indictments, that the DOJ, if the DOJ indicted, let's say Manafort or Papadopoulos for lying to an FBI agent, big deal. Or Flynn, who, by the way, was set up and he should be free and pardoned completely. He is free, but he should be pardoned completely. But anyway, if they want information about somebody who was indicted, they can get information. But only a certain amount of information. If they want information on an American citizen who wasn't indicted or wasn't charged with any crime or wasn't implicated in any crime, William Barr has stated that he doesn't, not only do they not have to give the information, but they won't. And Mueller has to explain why they didn't indict the president. Number one, there's no evidence of that. No, there's no evidence he did anything wrong. And if collusion was the issue, or if a conspiracy or a fraud committed was the issue, what about all the money spent to purchase the Steele dossier, to fabricate some kind of narrative regarding Papadopoulos and Downer speaking, to pay CrowdStrike to look at DNC servers and say, "Oh my God, look at these. We have the copies of DNC server images, so we'll give that to the intelligence community." That's essentially like a defense attorney giving copies of someone's fingerprints, of the bank robber's fingerprints on the safe to the DA. "Oh, as you can see, my client is innocent. I'll give you copies of his fingerprints." Well, what about the actual safe? "Oh, we have the safe. Don't worry about that." The DNC kept their servers for a reason. They're not stupid. They know exactly what they were hiding, and they know exactly what they were fabricating with the help of Comey. It's so overt. Anyway, the point is, the Mueller report will be an exoneration. It will actually explain to all the brainwashed imbeciles on the left who think that Trump worked with Russia to hack the DNC, to inform Bernie Sanders, to inform the country that Bernie Sanders was cheated, or to spread Buff Bernie coloring book Facebook ads, which didn't influence anyone. The Mueller report will actually exonerate Trump and say, look, well, there's just no evidence that he did anything. The worst that will happen is there will be question marks from the Mueller report. The Mueller report will exonerate the president. The Mueller report will say, look, we didn't have any evidence, but we really were suspicious. And we're still suspicious. Okay, that logic should be used for a special counsel and will be used for investigations. Don't know if there's going to be a special counsel, but there should be, for Clinton, money flowing into the Clinton Foundation, and then beneficial treatment taking place, Uranium One executives giving money to the Clinton Foundation, okay? Bill Clinton meeting with Vladimir Putin, yellow cake uranium being shipped out of the country, according to the New York Times. This is all public record knowledge. William D. Campbell, an FBI informant, stating that the Russian lobbyists were bragging about their influence over Obama and Clinton. Tony Podesta lobbying on behalf of Uranium One. All of these connecting of the dots. Suspicion. 63 million people voted for Trump. They're all suspicious of Clinton. They're all very suspicious of both Clintons. Okay? If you voted for Trump in 2016, first of all, Trump's going to win in 2020, and I called that actually the night after 2016. I called the 2016 election in 2015. I said nothing was going to happen with the Mueller report. I said that a whole bunch of things, okay? I said that Trump was going to declare a national emergency. He did. Look, it doesn't matter. I'm not right about everything, but I have the pulse of what's going on. The Mueller report is going to lead to nothing but Democrats hitting a wall called the Department of Justice. Now the Department of Justice is going to investigate Clinton. Why? Because there's 63 million people plus who are suspicious, who are even more suspicious of Clinton than Democrats are of Trump. This time, there's evidence. This time, there are legal statutes. U.S. Code 793F, worst case scenario. Oh, she didn't mean to pay Brian Pagliano for 4 years to transfer top secret and special access program intelligence onto a server to hide her Clinton Foundation emails. I wrote about that in But Her Top Secret Emails. That's below in the pinned comment. And But Her Deleted Emails. Check out my books on Amazon. People are still buying them. And people have read them in Congress. I believe there's nothing, absolutely nothing that Democrats can do to subpoena the Mueller report, the original Mueller report. They'll get redacted versions of summaries. They'll get redacted versions of summaries only pertaining to people who were indicted for crimes that have nothing to do with collusion. And the Mueller report will actually explain why there's no evidence to charge Trump with any crime. The Mueller report they're saying, oh, well, this is just the beginning. Now people are like, you have Congress people you have Democrats in Congress, you have media personalities, you have Democratic strategists and pundits, and they're saying, well, we're glad, I was skeptical of Mueller, and you know what, the best case scenario is if nothing happens, Best case scenario is if nothing, takes place and there's no evidence of Trump-Russia because we just had to get to the bottom of it. No, it was 2 years of a Democratic Party funded, fueled, partisan investigation with no predicate crime, nothing, all to cover up Clinton's real crimes. You think William Barr is stupid? You think he's going to speak in the manner that I do? He actually wrote that there's more to investigate in terms of the uranium sale under Obama, who could have vetoed the deal, which is yet another reason why Putin would never be scared of Clinton or the Democrats. 20% of U.S. uranium capacity versus Facebook ads. Who do you think he's really scared of? Or frightened of? He's certainly not frightened of Democrats. The new investigations now will be about Clinton, will be about FBI agents that were corrupt. William Barr is going to find out why 2 years of American history were just shoved down the toilet in terms of, no, there are some great things that have taken place, but in terms of media hysteria, like peace between North and South Korea, a great economy, President Trump has totally reversed American foreign policy in terms of wanting to bring Americans home from never-ending conflicts. He signed a prison reform bill. There's a whole bunch of great things. I'm actually coming out with a website soon on Trump's accomplishments. But there's far more to investigate with Clinton. And the next couple of years, about 2 years, it's going to be unimpeded. There will be investigations into FBI agents. There will be investigations into why they investigated Trump, which will all lead back to Clinton, which will all lead back to Clinton getting indicted eventually. Now we're finding out that James Baker, the top FBI legal counsel, this is The Hill, this is John Solomon in The Hill, is stating that, he wanted Clinton to get indicted. When I was saying the indictments were imminent in 2016, I was 100% accurate. So was James Baker, the FBI top legal counsel. James Comey's legal counsel at the FBI was saying the indictments were imminent. He wanted the Clinton to get indicted. So, you have a situation, ladies and gentlemen, where the tables have turned. The tables have turned. You now have a completely different ballgame. And the Mueller report, after 2 years, will lead to absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Just a bunch of hysteria on the left. And MSNBC and CNN and the New York Times and the Washington Post were all wrong. Not only were they wrong about Clinton winning, but they were wrong about Trump-Russia. That's why nobody trusts the media and people think it's a threat. That's why very few people look at MSNBC and CNN and say, oh my God, that's the truth. Even people on the left are like, really? Again? Oh, nothing's... Like, there's only so much morally relative nonsense you can listen to. Did Trump do this? Did Trump do that? No, he didn't. Clinton actually did commit crimes. And even if Democrats are like, really? You're going to go back and talk about Clinton? Oh my God. Yes. You're going to hear a lot, and the media is going to actually turn on Clinton. You're going to see that too. The media will actually turn on Clinton. There's nothing Democrats can do to expose the Mueller probe because the Mueller probe will have nothing of substance. It'll be, oh, well, we had to do this, and we were suspicious of this, but at the end of the day, there's no evidence of anything. And Trump is essentially exonerated, except people around him were really bad. And they served like 2-week prison sentences, and one even bought an ostrich skin jacket, which has nothing to do with the DNC hack, which never happened. Hit subscribe to this channel, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so very much. The Mueller probe will remain secret, and there's nothing Democrats can do about it. Thank you.